In the corner of my garden I have an established flax plant, and it's been there for several years, and it throws up some very interesting tendrils. Let's take a closer look. I grew this plant from seed, several years old, and these, let's get close, these things, they're full of honeydew and the bees love them. Sorry about the traffic noise, I'm on the front, right on the front. And they dry off and into sort of pods. And you twist these pods and seeds pull out. Very interesting. Here is a little pearl of wisdom I doubt too many will be aware of. This strimmer, I've shown this one before, it's a Kawasaki and represents many small engines, and this is my favourite strimmer. I have two, and as I say, this is a Kawasaki straight shaft strimmer, weed eater as you call them in the States, and I bought it very cheap on a boot sale, a few quid. They couldn't, the guy couldn't demonstrate that it worked, and well, the usual things, and it's up and running and it's an absolute dream, and I love it. And this is the one I use most of the time, and I say I've had it quite a few years now, and the fact that I sorted it all out, you know, gives me a bit of a buzz. But this uses conventional carburettor that's, by the way, that's on strimmers, hedge cutters, chainsaws, the usual thing with high and low jets and so forth for adjusting the mixture. So if you've got problems that the thing, I think you call it in the States, bogs down. When you open the throttle the thing goes well, you adjust the carburettor. More often than not it's the carburettor wants adjusting, and there's loads of videos on how to do that, so I won't do that here. You probably know more about that than I do. But here's a little pearl of wisdom you may not know. Let's put this on the floor. This one I bought brand new, 35, 36, maybe 37 years ago. It's a Lawn Flight, again a straight shaft. As I say, I bought it brand new. It's a real cracker. But it's been up on the, hanging up on my roof beams, and I tend not to use it that much, and it was getting very grotty, so I thought the other day I'd give it a bit of a birthday, so I cleaned it all off. And I thought, well, I'll go and use it. And it didn't behave too well, and when I opened the throttle, and you know, to give it some bit of stick, it went, ugh. Well, often if I pull the cord out, because I've got a heavy duty head, a bit too much, that sort of clogs the motor, but no, she didn't want to know that. Anyway, I decided to see if I could adjust it. And lo and behold, this carburettor doesn't have any jets. Yeah, you heard me right, there's no high and low jets on this one. And I took it apart, looked at the diaphragm, looked at the metering. Surely to goodness this wouldn't be a fixed jet arrangement, but I doubt whether this can be seen on video. I'll try. Let's see if I can zoom in there. Don't think it will. How about a torch? Might do, might not. In there. So when I pull the throttle, you can see what opens up. And there's a long jet that goes up the middle. And it appears fixed. Well, that can't be the case. And then on top here, can you see that? There's just this thing. And that's my slow running jet. And there is no other adjustments. Is there? Wrong. Took me a long while to find this, but on the top, that little thing there, there's a plastic bung. And if I get a small screwdriver, I should be able to pull it out. And there it is, look, that little plastic bung. And in there, at the bottom there's a slot. You can put a screwdriver down the slot, and while it's running you can adjust the mixture. Have you ever come across that before? Well, I jolly well haven't. Took me half a day to find it. We get there in the end, folks, we get there in the end. What do I do with the little plug? Oh, there it is. So I just push that back. I have never come across that system before. So maybe, just maybe, it's a new one on you as well. There we go.